Chalo, now today we will discuss very important substitution reaction. Two mechanisms we have to study here. One is SN2 and another is SN1. So today we will discuss SN2 mechanism. It's a 4-mark question. So very important. Listen to me carefully. SN2 mechanism. This S stands for substitution, N stands for nucleophilic, and 2 means bimolecular reaction. For this, consider this example. CH3Br reacts with aqueous NaOH or KOH. It is just hydrolysis of alkyl halide, and we get CH3OH plus Br minus. If we perform some experiments, then experimentally it is found that rate of reaction depends on concentration of both the reactants. This is not true for all the cases. In this particular case, if we change concentration of alkyl halide as well as concentration of OH minus, rate of reaction gets affected. So this is bimolecular reaction. So rate of this reaction depends upon two molecules. Two molecules are involved in rate determining step. So this is called as bimolecular reaction. So first point is meaning of SN2 reaction, that is substitution, nucleophilic, bimolecular. And what is its example? Hydrolysis of methyl bromide, and we get methyl alcohol. So according to experiments, it is found rate is proportional to concentration of both the reactants. Now what is the mechanism of this reaction? See, this is single step, one step reaction. What happens in this one step? There is breaking of CBr bond and formation of COH bond. These two processes have occurred in this reaction. So bond breaking, CBr bond breaking, and bond formation, COH bond formation, both the processes take place simultaneously. So it is single step, one step reaction, and in both the reactions, in both the it is one step reaction, and in this one step both processes are carried out simultaneously, that is bond breaking and bond formation. See, here they have given reaction mechanism. This is OH minus, this is CH3Br. We know it's tetrahedral, so structure is like this. OH minus attacks this carbon having Br. This OH minus attacks from backside. In this SN2 reaction, attack of nucleophile is very important, and it attacks from backside. It cannot attack from front side. Why? Because Br minus is also a nucleophile. OH is negative, Br is negative, both will repel each other. So OH minus attacks from backside. Also the second reason is steric hindrance. Br is bigger group, OH minus is also bigger group, so there will not be sufficient place for attack by OH minus ions. So it prefers to attack from backside where small hydrogen atoms are there. So repulsion is avoided. Also steric hindrance is not experienced by OH minus. So very important, OH minus attacks this carbon from backside. So what happened because of this attack? See here, that partial COH bond is formed. That bond is shown by dots. Partial COH bond is formed and partially CBr bond is broken. So Br is negative, OH is negative. That charge is distributed over these two ions as minus half, minus half. Whatever substance obtained is called as transition state, which is highly unstable. Why? Because carbon is pentavalent. It is attached to 5 groups, 3 hydrogens, 1 Br, 1 OH. So always transition state is highly energetic and unstable. It cannot be isolated. Now this is further converted into product. Immediately that CBr bond breaks and permanently COH bond is formed plus Br minus. So one thing have you observed, position of OH minus is exactly opposite to that of Br. So suppose if this is not optically active substance, this compound doesn't have asymmetric carbon, but any alkyl halide having asymmetric carbon, if undergoes SN2 reaction, then OH minus takes opposite place to that of Br minus. So there is always inversion in configuration. There is always inversion in configuration. Is this clear? What did I say? That OH minus attacks this carbon from backside. So we get a transition state which is unstable and highly energetic, and further it is converted into product, and product has configuration exactly opposite to that of reactant. Position of leaving group and position of incoming nucleophile are exactly opposite. That only they have explained here. Silent features of SN2 reaction: single step mechanism, bond breaking and bond formation take place simultaneously. OH minus attacks from backside. We get intermediate as transition state, where that negative charge is distributed over both the negative ions OH minus and Br minus as minus half each, and transition state is penta coordinated carbon which is unstable. When SN2 mechanism is brought, there is inversion in configuration, and this inversion was invented by scientist Walden, so it is called as Walden inversion. They said it's like flipping of umbrella. Flipping of umbrella. In rainy season, umbrella gets flipped due to higher wind, more wind. So like that structure is obtained, that umbrella is flipped here when there is inversion in the configuration. They have said this structure is like flipped umbrella. Okay, so that's all. SN2 reaction. What did we discuss? First, meaning, substitution, nucleophilic bimolecular reaction. Example, alkaline hydrolysis of methyl bromide. Rate of the reaction depends upon concentration of both the reactants. So two molecules are involved here, so it is bimolecular reaction. It's a single step reaction. Breaking of CBr and formation of COH is carried out simultaneously. BrOH minus attacks this carbon from backside. So this is slow step, and in this slow step alkyl halide and OH minus both are involved, so it is bimolecular reaction. Both reactants are involved in slow step, and always slow step determines rate of reaction. Due to attack of OH minus on the carbon, we get a transition state which is highly unstable. So immediately it is converted into product, and the product contains OH minus exactly opposite to that of Br minus. So it is called as inversion in configuration, that is Walden inversion.